Language is the heartbeat of culture, connection, and identity. It is the invisible thread that shapes identities and builds bridges across borders. Have you ever wondered which languages dominate the world stage? From bustling cities to remote villages, these are the languages that billions use to think, speak, and dream. Let's travel across the continents to discover the most spoken languages in the world. Buckle up, because we're taking you on a global journey across all continents to explore the most spoken languages in the world. These are the world's most spoken languages. The first we will start with is Mandarin Chinese. Mandarin Chinese isn't just the most spoken language in the world, it's an entire universe of tone, meaning, and cultural depth. It's the official language of China, the world's most populous nation, and is widely spoken in Taiwan, Singapore, and major Chinese communities across the globe. Spoken since at least the 12th century BCE, Mandarin evolved from Old Chinese, the language of the Zhou dynasty. The current standard form, based on the Beijing dialect, was formalized in the early 20th century as Putonghua. It grew with China's expansion and influence, and is now spoken by over 1.1 billion people. Its speakers can be largely found in Asia, Oceania, and North America. What makes Mandarin so unique? It uses tones, 4 of them, to distinguish word meanings. A single syllable like ma can mean mother, horse, or scold depending on how it's pronounced. With China's growing influence in technology, economics, and politics, Mandarin is becoming increasingly important on the global stage. Next is Spanish. Spanish stretches far beyond Spain, to the vibrant rhythms of Latin America. This Romance language has taken root in over 20 countries. It is spoken in Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, and parts of the United States and Equatorial Guinea. It is a global bridge connecting 4 continents of Europe, South America, North America, and Africa. In the US, it's the second most spoken language after English, and in countries like Mexico, Colombia, and Argentina, it's the heartbeat of everyday life. Spanish originated around the 9th century from Vulgar Latin in the Iberian Peninsula. It gained official status in the Kingdom of Castile and spread globally through colonization in the 15th and 16th centuries. It now connects over 500 million native speakers worldwide. Spanish charm lies in its melodic pronunciation, rich literary tradition, from Cervantes to Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and its expanding presence in music, film, and even diplomacy. Let's now get on to English. English is arguably the most spoken language in the world. It is spoken on all continents, and is the unofficial language of the internet and international business. With about 380 million native speakers and over 1.5 billion people speaking it as a second language, it's the world's most influential tongue. English might not be the most spoken as a native language, but it is the most influential. It's the default language for global business, science, aviation, entertainment, and the internet. English descended from Anglo-Frisian dialects brought to Britain by Germanic invaders around the 5th century. Influenced by Old Norse, Norman French, and Latin, it evolved dramatically and became a global language due to British colonization and American cultural dominance. English is a native language in countries like the US, UK, Canada, and Australia, and is widely spoken across Africa, Asia, and Europe. English connects more people than any other language on Earth. Its vocabulary is constantly evolving, blending words from Latin, French, German, and even Swahili. No matter where you travel, chances are, someone speaks English. Next is Hindi. India's linguistic gem, Hindi, boasts over 340 million native speakers, and about 600 million speakers including related dialects. While not everyone in India speaks it, it remains one of the most widely spoken and culturally rich languages in South Asia. India is a land of linguistic diversity, but Hindi stands tall among its 22 official languages. Primarily spoken in northern and central India, Hindi is deeply tied to Indian culture, music, cinema, think Bollywood, and literature. It shares a common script, Devanagari, with Sanskrit, giving it an ancient foundation. Hindi evolved from the Indo-Aryan languages around 1000 CE, closely tied to Sanskrit. It developed alongside Urdu during the Delhi Sultanate and Mughal Empire, gaining official status in post-independence India. Today, it serves as the primary language of millions. And if you speak Urdu, you'll likely understand much of Hindi too. Both languages share grammar and vocabulary, though they are written differently. Hindi isn't just a language, it's an experience. We move now to Arabic. Arabic is more than just a language, it's a sacred, poetic, and highly expressive medium, a collection of dialects and a carrier of deep history. With over 310 million native speakers, it spans from North Africa to the Arabian Peninsula and beyond. It is spoken across over 25 countries in the Middle East, Africa, Asia, and Europe. Arabic dates back to at least the 1st century CE in the Arabian Peninsula. Classical Arabic, the language of the Quran, laid the foundation. Arabic spread with Islam, evolving into multiple regional dialects but unified by modern Standard Arabic for writing and media. It's the liturgical language of Islam and a key player in global politics and trade. Arabic exists in many forms. Modern Standard Arabic is used in news and writing, while dialects like Egyptian, Levantine, and Maghribi are spoken regionally. Its beautiful script is read right to left, and it's known for its rich metaphors and emotional depth. Our next stop is French. French is called the language of love, diplomacy, and romance, but its reach is far broader. It's spoken across 29 countries, on 5 continents: Europe, Africa, North America, Oceania, and Asia, and is an official language in global institutions like the UN, the Olympics, the EU, and the AU. From Parisian cafes to West African classrooms, French is a symbol of education, elegance, arts, and identity. French originated from Latin spoken in Gaul after the Roman conquest, evolving by the 9th century into Old French. It spread through French colonialism in Africa, the Americas, and Southeast Asia. Its global cultural impact remains strong, with over 300 million speakers today. With its complex grammar and nasal vowels, it's both challenging and rewarding to learn. And thanks to its presence in Africa, it's one of the fastest-growing global languages today. Next is a surprise. It is Bengali. Bengali, also known as Bangla, is the 7th most spoken native language in the world, spoken by over 270 million people, yet many are surprised to hear its name. Spoken primarily in Bangladesh, Bengali is known for its expressive literature and cultural pride, and is well spoken in Bangladesh and parts of eastern India. It's a poetic and powerful language with a rich literary tradition. Bengali developed from Magadhi Prakrit and Pali, languages spoken over 1,000 years ago in eastern India. By the 8th to 10th century, it had taken shape and flourished under literary giants like Tagore. Today, it's the national language of Bangladesh and is spoken widely in India. Its script is beautiful and curvy, and it boasts a poetic tradition that includes Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore. Whether through songs, festivals, or politics, Bengali is a language that unites more than just people, it unites hearts. We move now to Portuguese. Portuguese is spoken in Brazil, Portugal, Mozambique, Angola, and even parts of Asia like East Timor and Macau. It is spoken by over 265 million people across Europe, South America, Africa, and Asia. It's one of the most widespread Romance languages across the globe. Emerging from Galician Portuguese in the 9th century, it became distinct by the 12th century in the Kingdom of Portugal. Portuguese spread globally during the Age of Exploration in the 15th century, now spoken across South America, Africa, and parts of Asia. Brazil alone makes up the majority of Portuguese speakers, making it the most spoken language in the Southern Hemisphere. This language has a musical flow and is gaining importance in global business, especially as Brazil continues to grow in influence. The next is Russian. Russian is spoken by over 258 million speakers. It is spoken not only in Russia but also in former Soviet countries. It's the most spoken Slavic language in the world, the most spoken language in Eurasia, and one of the 6 official languages of the United Nations. Russian evolved from Old East Slavic used in Kievan Rus around the 10th century. Influenced by Church Slavonic and reformed in the 18th century under Peter the Great, it became the USSR's dominant language and remains one of the most spoken and studied languages today. It has a powerful presence in science, literature, and politics, and if you've ever tried reading Tolstoy or Dostoevsky in translation, imagine the depth in the original Russian. With its Cyrillic script and complex grammar, it can be a challenge for learners, but its cultural and strategic value is unmatched. Another popularly spoken language is Swahili, Africa. Swahili is Africa's rising star, spoken by over 100 million people across East and Central Africa. It's the language of unity in countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and more. Swahili emerged as a trading language along the East African coast as early as the 8th century. It absorbed words from Arabic due to Islamic trade. It became prominent under colonial rule and now unites East African countries with over 100 million speakers. Swahili is also one of the easiest African languages to learn for English speakers due to its straightforward grammar. Another language with a large number of speakers yet uncommonly known is Urdu. With over 170 million speakers, Urdu is known for its elegance and poetic heritage. It's a language of beauty, known for its poetic tradition, deep metaphors, and stunning script that flows like calligraphy. Urdu developed in northern India around the 12th century, combining Persian, Arabic, and Turkic influences with local dialects. It became a literary language under the Mughals and is now Pakistan's national language and widely spoken in India. Urdu shares grammar with Hindi, but has Persian and Arabic vocabulary roots. It's the language of ghazals, romantic films, and emotional storytelling. For many, Urdu is less spoken and more felt. We are now at our final stop for this video, and we conclude with the Japanese language. With over 125 million native speakers, Japanese is largely spoken in Japan, but its cultural impact through anime, technology, and J-pop culture is global. Its speakers are mostly in Asia and also North America. Japanese appeared in written form by the 8th century, Noro period, influenced by Chinese characters. Its exact origins are unclear, but it's believed to have evolved independently from indigenous dialects. The writing system includes kanji, hiragana, and katakana, making it one of the most unique linguistic systems on Earth. Japanese is not just a language, it's a cultural experience rooted in respect, precision, and expression. Now that you know the most spoken languages, which of them do you speak or want to learn? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos exploring the wonders of our world.